Down at 94 WIP Tasty Cake Studios. Gonna watch a couple people do eating stunts to try to get in the wing bowl and check out the competition. Here I am at 94 WIP Tasty Cake Studios. They have a bunch of Tasty Cake products out here. This is my favorite, the honey bun. Unfortunately, this thing is 680 calories, and I've only been doing 700 a day for over a month now, so gotta wait till after wing bowl to eat this. Day 39, things are going well. Weight is continuing to come off, under my goal weight, but I'd like to drop probably 5 pounds under my goal weight. So when I start the training for food, the weight, I know I'm going to put weight back on. So I'd like to actually compete at my goal weight, so I have to do a little bit extra. The water's going well. Hit 3 gallons for the first time this morning, so that was great. Getting there, should easily be able to get to 3 1/4 before wing bowl. As far as the float, it's almost totally done. All my extraneous preparations for wing bowl are pretty much wrapped up at this point. I'm just doing the water training, gum, and of course training with wings. Would like to give a shout out to Bill Simmons. He goes by the name El Wingador. One of, I guess, the winningest wing bowl champion in the history of wing bowl, of course. Met him at the studio again yesterday, and it's always very nice and very personable. He gave me a bunch of tips on wings, so definitely devote at least one whole practice to trying to do his advice and seeing if I can incorporate any up to all of it into my eating. So I appreciate that. Shout out to him. Good luck with his life. He's got a book coming out. Hopefully that's very successful for him and his future endeavors. Still have the 75 subscriber thing. We're eking our way there. Not quite sure we'll ever get 1 million subscribers in this channel, but hopefully we'll get 75 so we can give away this stuff. I was in the studio yesterday, as I said, to meet Bill. I also met Nick Papagiorgio, who's an old wing bowl guy. His floats have won in the past. Unfortunately, he didn't qualify. He has to come back for the wing off to try to get in the wing bowl. He had a tough qualifying time. And I also met Danni for the first time, a new eater to wing bowl, one of the few female eaters, and saw her eat the mussels, which I'm going to attach to inside this video. All's well. Take care.
Prizes. Local. Local. It's going to be tough. I ain't coming in on that.
You are coming in on the local?
Yes.
Anyway, Danny, you're going to eat 150 mussels. How much time?
What do you weigh?
All right, look. Oh, what's she doing? Oh, my God. Look at that.
Well, you can hear him. This is a good sound effect.
This
Just throwing him right into the thing. There you go. Each one that gets done, you ring them up. This is like tomato cans going right into the tomato can.
Listen to that. Listen to that. The woman's a machine.
Yep. She's going to get, well, she got it in sets of 50, I think. 25.
This is the weirdest thing. Rick, why did she choose? Rick, if you have a moment here, why did she choose to actually have the shells?
Because we want to make it tougher. Marines are tough.
Yeah, that was the question. Do you want to take them all out, which case
Right.
the time would have been a lot less, or you're going to get more time to do it this way?
It's just unbelievable. Watching her. We'll keep track of this at all. Let's get some answers on what's going on with the Eagles right now. It's Ross Tucker. This call is brought to you by Rosenbaum and Associates, V Injury Law Firm for car accidents, slips and falls, work accidents, you name it. You got to go to Rosenbaum because they can do it for you. Ross Tucker's on the line. Hi, Ross. I just want you to know what's going on in the studio. A female Marine is eating mussels right now. You may hear clinking in the background. That's her. She's eating them right out of the shell.
Whoa, I heard that noise. I heard you guys talking about it. I didn't know what it was. Interesting.
Some year, we want Ross Tucker at the wing bowl. Maybe even this year.
It's looking very, it's going to be this year. I'm coming.
Well, nothing would excite me more.
Can you eat at that? Can you eat a lot?
You know what? I used to really be able to eat a lot of wings.
It was a
But
lineman.
I'll tell you this.
Yeah.
I'll tell you this. When I was in Buffalo, I went to the Buffalo eating championship, Buffalo Wing Eating Championship.
Yeah.
And I saw a girl that weighed about 105 pounds take down about 500 wings.
All right, we
Black
need
Widow.
that girl.
Black Widow.
Please find her number, Russ. We're looking for great eaters. All right, let me get to what's going on with the coaches right now, because there's either a lull or the Eagles have decided that these are their final 5 guys. And I'm going to be honest with you, Russ, we're very underwhelmed. Tom Coughlin, Ben McAdoo, Deuce Staley, Pat Shermer, and Doug Peterson. Are you impressed by that list?
Well, I guess the only guy that really impressed me on the list is probably
2.5.
Tom Coughlin.
Right.
I think Pat Shermer probably deserves a second shot somewhere. I don't know when you get a shot with the Browns if that even counts. But I would agree. I mean, I don't think anybody thought when they decided to move on from Kelly that it would be a couple of in-house guys, Doug Peterson, Ben McAdoo, and Tom Coughlin. I would imagine that they'll interview some more people. I'm surprised, for whatever reason, they haven't brought in Hugh Jackson or Paul Gunther or anybody else that's out there. My guess is that maybe they already know who they want. Maybe they already know they want Peterson, but they can't hire him until the Chiefs lose.
312.
See, that's the most logical conclusion to draw from this. Because if you really wanted Coughlin, you could name him any time. He's available right now. McAdoo, same thing. The only guy who's still in the playoffs is Peterson. And they did one interview with him. Did they already know who they wanted before they even started the process? Is that possible? They just decided we're going back to Andy Reid?
I think a lot of times they already have a pretty good idea of who and what, and certainly the profile of what they're looking for. And I think on some
345.
level, they probably
Doing less
think
than a minute
Angelo,
to
they're gonna get a younger Andy Reid. And that was the heyday for this franchise over the last 40, 50 years. And I think that might be the direction they're going.
1 minute to go.
On one hand, I'm not a huge, well, we all have to hire Adam Gase because everybody wants to interview him and he's the hot candidate guy. But I also think it's probably a little troubling that nobody else has even tried to interview Doug Peterson.